BBS. BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS. BBS. This Saturday, December the 16th, we have Osvaldo DavidMorrell Gutierrez Jr., otherwise known as DavidMorrell, Cuban southpaw stud, 9-0, 8 KOs. He'll be throwing hands in Showtime's last and final championship boxing event. Morrell, he has the WBO, what I call Lil Bro belt at 168. I believe technically he's the WBA regular champion, irregular champion. I just call it the Lil Bro belt. And yeah, man, he will, it remains to be seen what will come of Morrell's career. Very talented fighter. Very confident, bold, audacious. Just the way I like him. He's tall. He's like 6'1" and shit. Aggressive as hell. Real good fighter. Power seems to have, again, 9-0, 8 KOs. It remains to be seen what will come of his career. But what we do know is he's about to become a trivia question. Who headlined the last Showtime championship boxing event ever? That will be DavidMorrell. Now, again, he fights Saturday the 16th. Officially, Showtime Sports Department closes December 29th, just before the New Year, just before New Year's Eve, ending their 37-year run of boxing. It's sad, but on the heels of HBO folding up shop, also not as sad to me. I'm ready to move on. We got apps and shit now, so I'm not as down about it as everyone else, but it still will be a sad occasion, and I'll definitely tune in. Morrell, he destroyed Yamaguchi Falcao. How now, Falcao? In less than one round on the Tank and Ryan undercard. He will be facing Sena Agbeko, who's 28-2, 22 KOs, 28-2, 22 KOs. He's from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Ghana, on a 5-fight win streak. When I hear the name Agbeko, I immediately think to Joseph King Kong Agbeko, former lower weight world champion, also from Ghana. Not sure if they're related or not. Perhaps Agbeko is a very common name in Ghana, like Smith or Jones. I don't know. Just wanted to make that reference. African fighters, to me, they're similar to Mexican fighters in the sense that they're tough, they're determined, they're stubborn, and typically durable. They're tough outs, in other words. So while Morrell is heavily favored and will win this fight, I have no question of that. It remains to be seen if it'll be intriguing somewhat to see if he can get him out of there early like he did Falcao, or if he has to go some rounds. Either way, he's looking more towards 2025 before we really see Morrell in that big, huge fight sense. He's trying to get there. He's saying all the right things, calling out the Canelos, the David Benavidez's, the Dimitri Bivos. So you can't fault his effort. It's just that he's young in the game. He's got to convince a name to get in there with him. Jesse Hart mentioned there was no incentive there. That'd be a good feather in Morrell's cap. I don't know what's left of Anthony Durrell if he's still around. Maybe if Plant and Charlo fight, the loser of that fight could possibly entertain DavidMorrell. We'll see. Morrell's parents, they've recently immigrated to the United States from Cuba and will see their son fight professionally for the first time. So yeah, Morrell's going to be crunk. It's going to be held in his adopted home state of Minnesota at the Armory, if I'm not mistaken. He's gonna do a number on Mr. Agbeko. We'll see how many rounds it takes, and we'll see what the future holds for DavidMorrell. But yeah, last headliner of Showtime Championship Boxing. We'll give you a post-fight on this one. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.